everybody for being on tonight. I'm going to be doing something obviously a little different tonight. I usually talk about telomeres, telomerase, and product B. Tonight I've been asked to talk about the compensation plan. So this should be interesting for a lot of you. A lot of you have not heard me talk about the compensation plan. I'm going to go over the compensation plan a little bit different. I'm going to skip through a lot of this. I'm going to get right down to the meat and talk to you guys about what you really do need to understand about this compensation plan, because it's powerful. I wouldn't be here. I've made millions in the industry. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this compensation plan had the ability to land many, many hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in your pocket. Okay, now that doesn't mean everybody's going to do that, but it has the potential to create millionaires. So let's get started here. A couple of things, key notes. The amazing part about this is that you only have to build 2 teams. Now, for some people, that's a joke. You know, they're used to building 5 legs, 10 legs, whatever, even 3. But 2 teams, that's it. You only have to build 2 teams. You all already know that, but understand that in network marketing, typically, like in a unilevel plan or something like that, you're typically building 3 to 5 legs, not 2. So what does that mean? Well, you're just helping basically 2 legs, and you're just driving them one underneath the other, underneath the other, underneath the other, underneath the other. And if you've got a little help from above, some of you, then it's great, because you get one of your legs, or you know, they're helping build down one of your legs. You're going to help your people below you build their 2 teams, and you're going to earn cycles on your entire teams below. Okay? You get a 10% executive matching bonus. When you become an executive, things open up. I'm going to go into more detail about this here in a minute, but the whole goal here is, yes, you can earn cycles and all that, but by becoming an executive, you can double your paycheck almost overnight. So it is, it's pretty amazing if you do that. Let me read it. A note here, please. There we go. So it's calculated daily and it pays weekly. Let's keep going. You're basically, if you guys can see my, hopefully you can see my cursor here. You're basically building a left team and a right team. You got retail profits, your product introduction bonus, PIB, and as you guys all know, we had double PIBs, product introductory bonus, and a product introductory bonus for the new people on tonight. That just means when someone actually registers, let's say they're going to register today, it's Tuesday. Right at the time of sign-up, or right at the time that they're enrolling, you want them to purchase a package, let's say a 30-day system or a 9-day system or something like it. You want them to buy a package or a system right then and there, because if they order right then and there like they should, you're going to get a product introductory bonus. Okay, so it might be $10, it might be $15, or it might be $25. But they had double bonuses up until last month. I mean, up until about a week ago. Now they've got triple PIB. So if you were supposed to get $25 on a PIB, now you're getting $75 when they join. If you got someone on, let's say, a President's Pack, I believe it was $50 or $75 when they came in for a PIB. Now it's triple that. So really look to those triple PIBs right now. There's a lot of money to be made there. Team bonus cycles, we'll be going over that. Executive matching bonus, I talked to you about that, but I'm going to go into a lot of detail into that in a little bit. And then promotions and stuff like that. Let me get down to the meat. Here's a simple question that I pose to people. Can you find 2 people that want to purchase the best health and nutritional products in the world and train them to go find 2 people who do the same? That's what this all boils down to. So when you sit down with someone, don't make this complicated. That's the question you ask them. Do you think you can find 2 people who want to purchase the best health and nutritional products in the world? And do you think you can train them to do the same thing? And that's it. And usually people look at me and say, well, yeah. Because if they have to go out and get 5, now they start thinking, I don't know. They can go get 2. And that's really what you want people to focus on. That's their first goal. Because what's going to happen is they're going to become a consultant. See there at the bottom there, become a consultant. They're going to enroll. They're going to activate themselves. Remember, $39 to get involved. That's it. $39. if they get on auto ship, and every single person that you get on this, that you get in this, really should be on auto ship. Why? People say, well, does that mean that I'm going to order the other single? Yes, it does. Guess what? You can start your auto ship with every single card. Start it up the next day after that. And there is nothing binding you to that auto ship. You've got to make people feel comfortable about that. Because by being on auto ship, they get things at a better price. You need to let them know that. They need to be on auto ship. They want to cancel, they can always cancel. They need to be on auto ship. They want them to be on auto ship. This is not about how many people you get, how many you keep. Don't forget what I'm telling you. You're talking, it's not how many people you got, how many you keep. You want people to become a product of the product. Okay? So, you want them to purchase a minimum of 100 BV. They can do that many different ways. A 9-day system, a 30-day system. Let's go to the telomerase, the product B. We've now gotten the company to come up with a 2-pack. It's $144 with 100 BV. So if you're just working that end, the product B end, you can get people on a 2-pack or a 4-pack. And they got, they get even just a 2-pack for 100 BV. Okay? They're going to sponsor or qualify. They're going to become a consultant if they go out and get one on the left and one on the right at 100. Okay? So that right there is what we call the triangle. Okay? That is the consultant triangle. You can enroll new members for $19 on auto ship. It's going to give them everything they need. You're going to sponsor others with $19, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Let's move on to the next one right here. This is how it's going to look. This is your simple system right here. You're going to build 2 legs. You've got a left leg we talked about. You've got a right leg. You're going to stay on the outside legs. Okay, so if you're working your left leg that are in green, Ted, Jim, Jane, Sam, Sue, when you put people in, let's say you put in more than 2 people. Let's say you put in Ted, then Ted might have put in Jim, but you put in Jane that are on the left-hand side. You're going to put Jane on that outside left leg, never on an inside, ever. Let me repeat that. You are never going to put Jane on the inside of any leg. She's going to stay on the outside. Okay? I'm going to show you how it's going to look. And same thing on the right-hand side. You're going to be working the very outside of the right leg. Okay? Here's how it's going to start looking. Some of these people will activate. Let's take a look at Alice on the right-hand side on your second level. You put in Pam, and let's say you even put in Alice. Alice, it's up to her job, and then maybe Pam put in Jack down there, and then Jack put in Bob, and then you put in Gita down there at the very bottom right. Well, Alice went out, and she knows her job is to, yes, build the right as well, but she now needs to start building on her own her left side. So she put in Ann, and she put in Cam, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You see how these will start to build, they'll start to fill in as you go. You're concentrating on your outside legs. I literally want to beat a dead horse here. I see so many people, well, I just wanted to help my friend, so I put, don't do it. I'm telling you. If people can't go build one leg, they have no business being in this. Okay? You're going to help them build their outside leg, you're doing enough. Believe me. Because you're going to be helping everybody on that outside leg. You're going to be helping do 3-way calls with their inside legs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You don't need to be sponsoring people and putting them on the inside leg. Keep everything on the outside. Hopefully I've made my point there. Now, take a look at this. Let's now fill it with money, okay? You do 100 points, and you can see some people are doing a little bit more. The average order, by the way, is around 130 PV, 130 points. You'll see some people at 300 and 400. You'll see a lot of people at 100. So it all averages out, but it's about 130 is what it averages out. Most people don't just do 100. But remember what a cycle is. A cycle is 900 points, okay? 300 on one side, 600 on another. It doesn't matter which side is which. Whichever comes first. If you get 600 on the right quicker, then 600 is going to build up. Like waiting for 300 to pop on the left, then 300, boom, you get a cycle. Every time you get a cycle, you get $600. The question then becomes, let's go to the next slide. The question then becomes, what happens to the extra volume? Let's say, for that week or the next minute or the next whatever. Let's take a look at the scenario. Here you are at the top. It's called holdover volume. Take a look at the left-hand side. You got 300 you put in take a look at this scenario right here, this example. You've got 1,000 feet on the left. You only need 600 feet. You've got 400 on the right. You only need 300. So the holdover on the left, 1,000, they went 600, there's 400 feet each. That holds over. It does not go away. It carries over, it holds over. You've got 100 holdovers on the right-hand side. Let's say today, for whatever, it may be touching one time or whatever, you got 400 on the left, 400 on the right. Well, now you only need 200 on the left and 200 on the right. You have another cycle. Does that make sense? And if you have 200 more, if you take a look at the 400 dB on the left and 100 dB on the right. What do you need on the left? You need 200 more to get 600. You only need 200 more on the right. You need 300 on the left. You have another cycle. Remember, every time you cycle, you get 54 bucks. Okay? So how do you earn? Well, it's real simple. Real simple here. As an associate, you can order products wholesale. As a consultant, this is what you really want to do. As a consultant, you're going to sponsor 2 people. Okay? So you find a consultant. We said earlier, I'm going to go over this again to keep it more depth. You become a consultant. You sponsor one on the left, one on the right. Does it have to be the first on the first level? Not at all. You can get in and your upline might have put in 3 people on it. Let's say on your outside left side. You came on the left side, you have 3 people. You put him on the left, it goes on your fourth level. It doesn't matter where that person goes, as long as you personally put him on your left and on your fourth. You personally put in someone on your right and on your fourth. You're a consultant. You paid a consultant. Okay? Now what does that do? That gives you what do y'all pop right there, etc. But just know this, that this compensation plan will literally have the ability to pay you $13,500 a week, $54 a month, $702,000 a year, and then you can earn even more money after that. I'll explain that here in a little bit. Now, this is what I want you to focus on. Remember we talked about a consultant? I call it the consultant triangle. Up top, you got a consultant. You have someone on the left, someone on the right. Okay? Those triangles that you're looking at right here represent consultants, not individuals. Okay? So, to become an executive, this is what I want to get to. To become an executive in this big time in this company, you want to go out and find 5 people who personally roll on your left side, and 5 people who personally roll on your right side. Okay? That will go to all become a consultant. And you say, wow, that's a lot of people that I have to consult. I said if you want to go big, if you want to go develop, you have to do that. So, when I say double your money, I'm talking about really in the first 6 months, something like that. Okay? Because there are people in this business that have only gotten up to the beauty. Let me back up. The beauty of this concept that I see, if you can be lucky enough to have to sponsor one person on the right that takes off the financial plan, and one person on the left that might get somebody that goes financial. And you've got 2 legs that have gone bananas. And if you have 2 legs that have gone crazy, they've just bumped 2,000 level people, 100 level people. You sit there and cycle all day long. Cycle 1 time a week, 50 times a week, 100, 200 times a week. Literally, you can do that. Just by signing the right to people. You get what? You sign up for someone like you said on the right side. You find someone, and that's what it just takes off. They don't care about anybody in their line. They know what they need to do, and they're boom, they take off your right side, it's gone, it's done. You get to take it off. And you find someone who does the same thing on the left, or you find someone, you find someone, let's say down on your 20th one, and they take off. I'm going to submit to you for the United States. You're done. I mean, you'll have a legal list that's coming in that blows your mind. What do you need to do in order to get those cycles? That's it. And make sure that the 2 people that you personally sponsored are active. And that's it. As long as they're doing 100 points run, you're doing 100 points run. That's it. There are no other get to earn up to $700,000 a year. That's it. So why do I think the executive thing? Well, the people that are doing it want to say, well, how do I advance and double my checkbook? How do I get matching bonus? How do I get bonus this year? How do I get, like, some of these people earning bonus of $5,000 a month extra, $20,000 a month? How do I get them? Become an executive. How do you become an executive? You become a recruiting agent. You got 10, 15, 20 people on the left, 10, 20 people on the right. And at least 5 of those personally responsible people on each side have become a consultant. What's a consultant? Somebody's gone out and got one on the left, one on the right. Okay? And so there, once we've done that, you become an executive. You're going to match each other. The 10% matching bonus on everybody, whatever person comes, whatever they're earning, you're getting a 10% match bonus. Every year. You also get the bonus pool share. Now, there's 4 different bonus pools. I'm not going to go over it. It's not really that important. Just know that there's $100,000 every single month for 4 different pools. $400,000 every single month. Pool that people split. They can share one of them and split. Only to get those in different months. So know that right there. Let's move on. Alright. Qualifying for higher ranks. Remember I talked to you about becoming a consultant, getting one on the left, one on the right? You become a consultant, and then I said to become an executive, personal executive or executive, you needed to personally enroll 5 on the left and 5 on the right that each become consultants. So you have 5 consultants on the left that you sponsor, 5 on the right. A star consultant is someone who has 5 personally enrolled consultants. You can have 1 on the left and 4 on the right. You can have 2 on the right, 3 on the left. Doesn't matter. As long as you have 5, you have to have at least 1 on each side, though. You become a star consultant, you get an extra $500. By becoming a personal executive, you get $1,500. By becoming an executive, you become $1,000. And then as you start rising in the company, you get an extra $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Okay? And you'll hit, when you cross that bridge, you'll do it. Now here, if you take a look at these bonuses, take a look at these. Go to the very bottom there, 2 to 3 star. You can see there's some people earning between 5,000 and up to 10,000 extra. That's extra per month. Go to the 4 and 5. You have people earning, you can see between 1,000 and up to 22,000 extra per month. And on the 6 star, which these people have been in for years, you see Jay Bennett right there up in the middle. That's our upline leader. See people making between 4 and 23,000 extra per month. So that means on top of what they're earning, these people are already millionaires. They're up to 6 star. They're making a gob of money. That's just extra. It's just like Jay said, and I like what he said. It's tip. It's just extra tip money. $17 grand a month that Jay made for that 1 month, whatever month that was. Back okay, my God, that was $17,400 times 12. That's like an extra $210,000 a year. And you're right. You're making it. So, what you're going to find is there's a lot of people in the business. When you go to these conventions, which I'm going to tell you, everyone that wants to get out. People go up on stage to be able to negotiate with people. Most of you, I know, they just put in more time than you. Maybe they put a little bit more dedication. Most of you listen to the brand new. That's fine. Most of money. Yes, it's December. Typically, this is a slower month than most months. Come January, everybody's looking for what? The 2 number 1 goals come January 1st. What are they? Lose weight and make more money. We have both. I mean, this is the biggest thing going. Okay? And yes, we've got product B as well. I do a whole webinar on that as well. I'm not going to go into that. Here are the 3 pools, the 1 star, the 2, 3, the 4, 5, and 6. 100,000 a pop. I went over that with you. When you start getting paid from Isagenix, they don't pay you in checks. They give you a debit. It's really a credit card, but it's a debit card. And every Monday morning, it's my moolah, right? See, my moolah. Okay? Every Monday morning, they load it up. Whatever you earn, boom, it's automatically on there. You get a back office, separate back office for that. go look and see what your check was. Pretty incredible, and it's money's already loaded on there. Okay. As simple as Maggie going out and getting Dave and Sherry, and each of them do a 100 point order. Okay, and then they go out and they tell friends, and those people tell friends, and those people tell friends, and that's basically how this thing works. And you can see the average incomes here are pretty dramatic. They really are. I mean, people that are 1-stars. What does 1-star mean? 1-star is people that are doing weekly cycles between 10 and 19 cycles per week. Remember what a cycle is? 900 points. 600 on one side, 300 on another. You're doing 10 to 19 cycles a week. The average annual income is between 28 and 53,000 a year. That's not bad. You'll see a lot of people will be in this 1 and 2-star category. Look at 2-star, between 20 and 39 cycles a week, $56,000 to $100,000 a year. 3-star starts getting up there pretty nice, between 40 and 59. It's 112 to 166,000 a year. 4-star is 60 to 100,000. I mean, 60 to 100,000. Look at the average income there, between 170 and 250 grand a year. Look at 5-star. You're making between 280 to $560,000 a year. Yes, they have 6 and 7 stars. I mean, they have 10 stars. Look at this. Look at the 6 stars. They're making between 550 and 1.1 million. The 7 stars are making between 1.1 and 1.7 million. The 8 stars are making as high as 2.2. The 9 stars as high as 2.8. And the 10 stars are making 2.8 plus. I mean, this is incredible. Now, a couple of things I'm going to say in general. Let me reiterate. I'm going to really simplify this down. Because one goal would be this. One goal is grab people, put them in the city. Get them to consulting. That's it. That's your whole goal. Is to get them to consulting. Say, you know, Jay, what you did? Great. Now, if everybody can do this one, like you brought them into people, we need to get them to consulting. And it's real simple. You basically, this whole comp plan is taught around building consultants. By doing that, you will rise yourself to a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and so on. Okay? Your first goal is getting consultants. Just remember this. Ultimately, what are you doing day to day? Get people to do 3 things. Using the product, they're sharing the product, and they're teaching others, they're recruiting other people to do those 3 things. Product, share product, the other people living in those 3 things. Product, the other people do those 3 things, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And your whole goal of this, let me really simplify that. Your whole goal is to work your butt off. Work to get people in, to help their people get people, to help their people get people, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that you end up finding a long-term, another 2,000 sponsors. And again, this is some of these platforms, or your husband probably doesn't have a home. You don't even know who they are, and they take off. So they go bananas. It is crazy. Pretty good. They thing on the left. You got one on the right, one on the left. Once you get that thing moving, I don't care if it takes 2 weeks. Crazy, you know. Yeah. Won't matter what he's got a negative time. You're something like crazy. You're making a lot of money. That's what this is all about. That's what this thing's all about. Okay? These people are critical time necessary to get their income back. So that the conferences for them to